Jeff Seal with Telecom Review. I'm the managing partner, and we're here at MEF Gen 15 for our continuing series on CEO interviews of the leaders of the important carriers from around the world. And today we're here and visiting with Allesandro Talota, who's the CEO of Telecom Italia Sparkle.
Hi.
How are you today?
Fine, thank you. Very good.
Good, good. Allesandro, one of the things we wanted to do today is just give our audience a feel for what's new at Telecom Italia and talk about your network and new and exciting things. So could you start out and just give us an overview of what's happening in North and South America?
Yeah, we know it's very interesting being here. It's as a Telecom Italia Sparkle, I like to visit all the places where technology is rising. Mm-hmm. And I think the trends here is quite clear. We have to reshape all the things that we have done in the last years, right. And then we have to reinvent our companies. But the end is driving. We are driving like when we want to change something, and then you have to find the correct street where to go. We definitely talk a lot about technology in this place, but we want to apply this technology. It's not only having theory, but practically we want also to increase bandwidth on our network, manage it, and then have our customer happy. So in Americas, we are increasing our technology scope, and then we are managing a big amount of data that is very interesting because if you look at the demand that is coming from the South America and North America, they are linked by the big amount of internet and submarine cables, for example. So we are planning to increase our submarine cable system. Sooner we will have a 4.8 terabit of capacity, and then we are programming to also invest in a new infrastructure where we are planning to have a system with a maximum amount of 20 terabit on the network. So interesting, and we look forward also on the carrier Ethernet applications so that you can see in these places.
Good. Sounds like some good expansion plans there. Now, you know, Telecom Italia is big in the broadcast world, and video and the internet is big these days. And I noticed that Telecom Italia Sparkle is really growing in their broadcast delivery capabilities.
Yeah.
Can you talk more to that?
Yeah, thank you. It's a very interesting question. It's Persidera is a partner, is a part of Telecom Italia group, and as with Telecom Italia Sparkle, we are developing and contributing on broadcasting platform. So we are connecting the world when we have to send some signals in terms of video protocol. And not only, if you look at the Persidera capability, we have many things, applications to do on the network. So first of all, quality. Second, programming. And we take care about broadcasting signal from Europe to South America, for example, if a channels need to go there. And this is very, very close to how we manage technology. Interesting because video is part of the growth of the demand, and so synchronizing video and data in the same network is very tough, but our engineers are very good, and then we are working with it.
Good, good. And in addition to that growth in broadcast, I noticed that you are building a new submarine cable in the Mediterranean.
How do you know that?
Rumor has it.
Oh, yeah. You know, it's as I said, it's we have to follow the increase of demand, and we want to be one of the top players there and providers for all the content providers that want to connect the two continents. It's Americas is really asking for someone who is investing money and bringing quality in their areas. So I cannot, say too much about these investments because it's industrial confidential. But we will be present in the next years with a large amount of fiber optics there.
Good, good. And as a follow-on to that question, you're doing a lot of activity, and always have, in the Mediterranean. It's making that an IP hub as part of your backbone. Do you have multiple hubs, or is that going to be the main hub? Or
As we did in the US and South America, in Mediterranean is our native country. So we developed our infrastructures, fiber optics cables, submarine cables all around the Mediterranean areas. We are covering many territory. I mean, it's our part of our strategy to create a new infrastructure, and we are based in Turkey, Greece, Israel, Cyprus, and south of Italy. That is Sicily. Right. Especially in Sicily, we are investing. We have a new concept of creating an ecosystem called Sicily Hub. And we are attracting all the demand coming from multinational customers, content providers. We are partnering with the top of the market in terms of leadership. And for example, we partnering with DXX, sorry for that. It's a peering platform. The concept is how we organize data inside the data centers, how we organize our services application in the data centers. We are using Ethernet technology for connectivity. So it's a 100 giga connectivity to all these places. And these are also synchronized, so are virtualized. Managing the concept of digital third network, we can guarantee to our customer to control now their network resources, for example, and connectivity orchestrated both from static and dynamic service endpoints over one single network providers or different network providers. So it's really interesting if we look at how North Africa is looking at our investments, Middle East, and Asia.
So North Africa and Middle East, I understand, you're really deploying a lot of the 100 gig out there, is that right?
Yeah, exactly. We are delivering 100 giga and collecting all the traffic through Europe.
Good, good. You know, Telecom Italia Sparkle is probably in the, maybe the top 10, I'm not sure, but of the IP backbones around the world.
Yeah, I give you the numbers. So we are 7.
Okay.
We look at strictly at these numbers every day.
Right.
I mean, for us, it's not because we want to stay on the rank or on the top 7, but because we feel that our customer know us because of our quality, because the fastest we are.
Right.
I mean, it's also because our network that is covering many parts of the world. So being on the top for IP transit means that you can sit down and deliver exactly what the customer is asking with a very fast way. So latency, we look at latency, how the network is delaying the bit, and we succeeded on our protocols to accelerate and then to make all the things easier and faster.
Good, good. So you're continuing to grow your network, obviously, on a ongoing basis. Any network expansions anywhere in the world to help make you become number 6 or higher as an IP backbone?
Yeah, it's as you said, we need to invest to increase our scope and our objective. And the area in which we want to look at are mainly based on the area that are mostly emerging. So these are the West area, West Africa, Middle East, and Asia.
Good. Well, Allesandro, thank you so much for visiting us today.
Thank you for your time. Thank you very much.